Hey, what's going on, you guys? Brand new information in the David case. If you guys don't know who he is a popular R&B singer, billions of views, TikTok darling, Generation Z, up next, and also his girlfriend, who he was alleged to have started dating around 11, 12 years old. At this time, went missing at 13 years old, and she was found not in one piece, in many pieces, in a locked trunk of his Tesla. Why is that so important? Because Teslas, you need a special code to get in and out of the front trunk. Okay, there's new information that has been coming out. First of all, what do we need to talk about? We need to talk about the way that Celeste's sister actually unlocked her account. And so many things are being shown. For instance, it has now been confirmed on the discourse, okay, that, well, when I say confirmed, allegedly, because people are using the usernames and the IP addresses for David's Discord and, of course, for his live streams. Allegedly, David first met Celeste on Fortnite when she was 10 and he was 15, then invited her to his Discord. There is screenshots of course, Celeste, 1294, KYS, a member since January 4th, 2021, Roll's #1 fan, okay? And she is a member. However, somebody actually sent a DM that knew it. Now, here's the thing. In these type of cases, there are always DMs from a lot of people. But can we not forget that on Reddit and on many threads, before Celeste was even identified as being in that trunk, which, by the way, they could not even specify her age, they could not specify her race or her ethnicity because she was so badly decomposed, that lets you know that this went on for months, not just a couple of weeks, okay? However, keep in mind that prior to her even being identified, there were a lot of people from Celeste's hometown that said she ran away to be with her rapper boyfriend in Los Angeles. And then a month later, she got brought back, and then she ran away again. And this was before they even identified her. Now get this. Somebody that was in the same Fortnite group said this: yo, I'm watching your live right now, but I just want to say this because me and my friends are trying to recall everything. We were all in a Fortnite team called Chronic, which is where I met him. He met her in 2021 through Fortnite, I'm pretty sure. And then he made her get a Discord. Everyone in the team knew about her, and he would joke about it and brush it off every time it got mentioned. That's all I personally know. But my friend Pistol knows more because they talked way more. She would literally say he raped her, but then followed it up with a joke. So I don't know if she's being for real or not. He was also just a weirdo, to be honest. He used to send gore pics in the GCS, but I'm not surprised considering what he's being accused of. Now, why is this important? Because there is actually a live stream where she actually says, when he was like, yo, you got anything? Matter of fact, I'll just play it for you. Hold on.
It trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
Yeah, you heard that right. She said, yeah, you're into raping kids, and then says, oh, I don't know. And she tries to laugh it off, okay? Again, this is really, really sad. It looks like years and years and years of grooming. Years and years and years of grooming. But it's not over, okay? Now, David joined his server, okay, on Celeste's birthday. And people are guessing that that's when he created the server as well. That was D4vd's one mutual server. He joined it again on Celeste's birthday. This cannot be a coincidence. They had the same tattoo, okay? David for your information, as you guys know, has not come out at all and even said anything about this. And I know some of y'all might be like, oh my God, well, who would say this? What about before we knew it was Celeste? What about, he was obviously very close to this girl. I'm sure he's going to try to say he wasn't dating her. I am wondering why charges have not been brought up, because what? Right? He was dating her. So it makes me think, or at least very, very close to her. So it makes me think, why haven't the police even pulled him in on charges of that? And if you do buy the fact, through all of the streams, the people that knew them, even Celeste's own family said, yeah, her boyfriend's name was David. Everybody knew. And a lot of people in his inner circle knew. Okay? His silence makes no sense. So you're, at this point, 14-year-old girlfriend is missing. She was 13 when her family reported her missing. Your 14-year-old girlfriend is missing and you don't say a word. You are a world-renowned artist. You don't put something up saying, y'all, my girl's missing. Even if that's not your girl. And he's like, oh no, we were just friends, right? Yo, this person I'm so close to, my bestie, is missing. You are a famous person. You could have put out everything on TikTok. You could have asked on TikTok. Not only that, he used to always brag about how jealous he was. So because you are so jealous, you didn't probably let that little girl breathe. She's trying to go to play dates and watch Caillou or Dora or whatever's popping, and you're literally there getting jealous while you're looking at Caillou like that. I'm not making jokes. This is how crazy this person would have to be jealous of somebody that young. On top of that, there is plenty of information. I'll put it up here that she was actually with child. When they looked at the server IDs, it was Celeste and it was David's server IDs. Okay, I'll put that up too because a lot of sleuths have pointed that out. But let's actually get into this. Why didn't you say, first of all, why didn't you say that she was missing? Since you love her so much, and since this is your whether it's a romantic relationship or not, why didn't you say anything? You have platform, you have access, you talk about everything else. Second of all, you're bringing coffins into the hotels and stadiums that you're playing with on your romantic homicide tour. Okay, fine, right? When you found out that the person in your Tesla, let somebody find out there's a person in my car. Oh my God, officer, can we work together? Let somebody find out that there's a woman in your Tesla that we find out is not a woman, but a little girl that there was some inappropriate relationship. It looks like, if everything on the internet can be believed. Why didn't you say anything then? Where's your thoughts and condolences to the family? How come you haven't reached out to the family? The family has confirmed he hasn't reached out. He hasn't talked. He hasn't said anything in the world. You were the last person that their daughter was seen alive with. So what really is going on, sir, might we ask you? Anyway, let's get back into this. Again, some people, his biggest fans, are saying, oh my God, he has to be innocent. But that's when I get into this. You cannot tell me we live in a world where abusers are punished. You cannot tell me we live in a world where people actually care about women. Do you know that all his streams have gone up by 64%? This man is even more popular. He had billions of streams. It's been increased by 64%. This man is more popular now, and people are playing his music now than before they found out what he might have done to Celeste. And for everybody saying, oh my God, they're just listening to his music because they want to get clues. Dummy, Google the lyrics like everybody else did. Don't tell me you need to listen to the stream over and over and over because you want to find out what happened in his music. It is absolutely repulsive what's actually happening. Anyway, to get back into what else can I tell you about what is going on, because there is a lot going on. All right. He used creepy visuals. It's pretty much been confirmed that this fool, he's going viral for using a scene in the music video that shows him ending someone and putting them in a Tesla trunk. Again, he, according to all these kids, and they are kids, they're saying that how he met Celeste, where he met Celeste. There's even Instagram live photos, I put it in another video, of him, what appears to be paying off children so they wouldn't talk about him and Celeste, because Celeste actually talked, you guys. Listen. Again, let's also not forget the last thing. David has another Discord account named Moji, and in there, he said some of the most atrocious things. Listen, you guys, I'm going to catch you guys up on another video. There are so many updates coming in. I want to make sure we get them all. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.